Good morning, 8th grade. Please look to the top line where you should put your first and last name, class 8, and today's date. It's October 19th. In our class today, we are going to be reviewing what we have already studied in the first 2 units. This will serve as a good spring into Unit 3, which is going to talk about verbs. Today, there are several things I would like for you to take note of. If you don't have any colors available, crayons, colored pencils, highlighters, that's quite all right. Underline the simple subject once. We're going to identify the simple predicate twice. On the screen, I've color-coded them. We also then want to be identifying where we would separate between the complete subject and the complete predicate. That's going to be really important as we look into unit number 3. And also, there's a word in parentheses that we want to be selecting. We want to be selecting the correct noun. So part of our review is my noun singular, plural, or possessive? In my unnumbered example, the bicycle's tire rolled down the street. Tire, rolled. Tire once, rolled twice. Some of you are saying, I also want to recognize these prepositional phrases. You certainly can do that. We're not doing that today, but if you'd like to put parentheses around them, you certainly can. Now, what kind of tire? It's the tire from the bicycle's tire. This is a possessive noun, so I select bicycles. This is the way we're going to finish out these 20 exercises. Follow along carefully, and your assignment will be done for today, Monday the 19th. Number 1, my dad's scrambled eggs were too runny to eat. This is a plural noun, so I take eggs, which also serves as my simple subject. The line between the subject and the simple predicate were. 2, the identical twins' clothes always matched. The identical twins. Now, as you're searching to select the correct answer here, ask yourself, is it talking about possession of clothes? Or is it just talking about the twins? It's talking about the clothes. So I'm going to take this one because it's possessive. Ownership of clothes. Number 3. Madame Dupont taught her students how to make croquet monsieurs. So, what do I do in this sentence? Who did she teach? It's not possessive. She's taught more than one student. Remember, I only use a apostrophe if it's possessive or if it's not a noun, a contraction. 4. I love to read Bronte's sisters' books. I love. Again, is it who owns the books? Or is it just talking about the sisters? It's talking about who owns the books. Carlos, Isaac, Hassan sold popcorn at Saturday's soccer match. In number 5, once again, I have a possessive. It's talking about the soccer match that happened on Saturday. It belongs to Saturday. Compound simple subject, Carlos, Isaac, Hassan. 6. Edgar Allan Poe's story. Edgar Allan Poe is an author. It's his story. It's possessive. Simple subject, story. You might be recognizing the black cat as being a kind of a positive that we studied at the end of unit number 2. Story is. 7. Shirley and her friends went to the mall after cheerleading practice. Shirley, and that means I'm going to have a compound subject, so I choose friends. I've got it in gold color because it's part of my simple subject, and it's one of the words that I need to choose. I wouldn't be choosing in a positive, I wouldn't be choosing a possessive, or I wouldn't be choosing a contraction for my simple subject. John Hancock is a man who signed the Declaration of Independence. It's his signature. It's possessive. Signature was. 9. Many tourists are attracted to Hawaii's beaches, the beaches that belong to Hawaii. Hawaii is a state, apostrophe S, it's a possessive. Tourists, simple predicate, are attracted. Number 10, my parents' favorite singing group. Now remember, you don't have to select it, but you'll recognize that this word right here, parents, is also a possessive. My parents' favorite singing group was the Beatles. The Beatles is a name of a group. It's not Beatles is, and nothing belongs to the Beatles. It's just the name of the group. That's my correct selection. Number 11, the collie chewed up the children's toys, the toys belonging to the children. Remember that this is an exemption to the rule. It's plural, but it doesn't end in S. Children, apostrophe S. Remember, number 12, with hyphenated words, you make plural the part that is the most important. I'm talking about brothers. I'm not talking about laws. So brothers-in-law. My mother's brothers-in-law, more than one, go to the Pistons games. That rule also is in number 13. It's not maid of honors, it's maids, more than one woman. Maids of honor. War. At my sister's wedding, again, some of you are recognizing the prepositional phrases because it's after the subject and before the verb. That's why my line goes between wedding and war. 14, the newspaper's headlines. Again, newspaper's headlines. You'll notice that this is my simple subject. And because this is a noun, the word that comes before it must be my correct selection. So this is a possessive. Newspapers, headlines. It's more than one newspaper. It needs to be possessive, S apostrophe. 15. Chickenpox attacked both preschools, children. Pox, or chickenpox, attacked. It's possessive. Therefore, it gets the apostrophe. 16. Eugene and Jennifer, compound simple subjects, were. This example is like the examples we had up above in numbers 12 and 13. The important word is runners. It's not ups. Runners, up. Number 17. Paul Cézanne painted many still life paintings. It's a plural noun. Paintings. Cézanne painted. 18. The drama club invited all the actors' families to the play's dress rehearsal. Possessive. How do I know it's plural possessive? I look right here. This is plural. This is a plural noun. It's more than one actor. Actors, families, plural. 19. My friends and I had ice cream after dinner and before the concert. Friends, I. The compound "an" tells me that this is going to be a compound simple subject. Number 20. Susie and Maria enjoy trying grandmother's recipes. Whose recipes? Grandmother's, apostrophe S. If you have any questions concerning these 20 items, please contact me by way of GoGuardian, and I'll help to try to answer the questions that you might have. You're completed with today, Monday, October 19th assignment. Just make sure that it gets in your completed work folder. Tomorrow, on Tuesday the 20th, we will continue talking about verbs. Have a great Monday.